The NBA added the 65-game rule to prevent load management starting in the 2023-2024 season. This would ensure that players must play 65 out of 82 games to qualify for awards such as MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and All-NBA teams. Load management is obviously referring to star players sitting out games to remain healthy. This angered the league as players would sit out nationally televised games, damaging ratings. Fans grew frustrated after discovering last minute that their favorite player would not be playing. However, this 65-game rule is not the solution. It risks excluding rightful award winners and people choosing to scrutinize the players who are selected. Anybody watching the NBA this season knows that Wemby is the best defender in the game. It's not even close. But if he isn't able to play in 65 games, he will be disqualified, and the Defensive Player of the Year will go to someone else, like Chet Holmgren. Let's say Wemby is able to play 59 games and have an impact defensively that is unlike any other player. Then should those missed games automatically disqualify him from the award? I understand that for his defense to matter, he has to play the games. Availability is the best ability. However, a system that automatically makes players not eligible is not needed. I trust the voters not to award a player who has played 30 out of 82 games. Just for context, Bill Walton is the only player to win an MVP while playing less than 65 games in an 82-game season. 4 other players have won the MVP while playing in less than 65 games, but those came in seasons that were shortened. 2 of the seasons were shortened due to a lockout, 1 of them due to COVID-19, and then 1 season just had fewer games overall. I think there were 72 games that season. The voters already don't reward players who miss a significant amount of games anyways. Let them continue to use their own judgment and make that decision on their own. No minimum number of games is needed. It's a problem when a player like Nikola Jokic is having a career year and he may not even make an All-NBA team. It takes away from the prestige of the selection. Should Jokic all of a sudden not be eligible to make an All-NBA team because he played in 61 games instead of 65? Also, what makes 65 the magical number? Why not 70? Why not 50? The bigger issue is the risk of further injuries. NBA contract and Supermax eligibility are tied to award selections. For a player who needs an All-NBA selection to qualify for this, they may risk rushing back from an injury to ensure that they reach the 65-game mark. In the past NBA Finals, we just saw Tyrese Halliburton tear his Achilles after playing on an injured calf. Now, of course, his situation was different. He returned early to compete for a championship, but a player could have this same mindset when it comes to tens of millions of dollars. Rest and recovery are needed for the player, but also the league, as playing through an injury could lead to a major injury. This is going to leave fans unable to see their favorite star player for several months. Halliburton got injured on June 22nd, 2025, and if he doesn't play this season, we won't see him until October of 2026. Many fans celebrated when this rule was first put in place, but they didn't realize the impact it would have on their favorite players. The Joel Embiid hate train was impossible to contain at the time, and he didn't get the sympathy that the players getting injured today are receiving. This was a rule change that had good intentions, but it resulted in too many negative consequences. Go back to trusting the voters.